Okay, so I have played now for a couple days, and we're level 91 and a half, I guess. I'm very comfortably doing empowered monoliths, and it's thanks to a couple gear changes. So, I still don't have... Oh, no, I do have the complete Ferrobor set for the totems here and there. And I'm in the process of swapping... No, I've got the full last bear... Well, two of the last bear set for some threshold. But I invested heavily in much more defenses. That's why I have like almost 2,000 life now. But my damage is still good. I haven't really swapped much around defensively aside from just gear stuff, but it made a pretty substantial difference getting that much more life. So like this body armor, double life rolls. The helm has a life regen roll and health roll. We got some more life regen there. Our belt has life and minion regen and that sort of stuff, and yeah, we're still capped there. And I killed my first Harbinger, so like where I'm at now for my Harbinger progress is I have to do any other Harbinger on 120 whatever corruption. So let's say I'm doing like Age of Winter, I have to push corruption to 125, do the Eye of Oribus, kill the zone boss, and then spawn another Harbinger and kill that. I'm going to include a clip right now, where this is from me fighting the last Harbinger I fought, and just to show that like I can, and what that looked like. So here's that clip from Thursday stream. 11111. Alright, cool. That's enough. I have no idea if I can even fight this boss. I think I'm probably under-geared, but that's fine. Holy shit. Alright. I wasn't walking to one-shot myself. The fact I survived that, I'm so impressed by. Just gotta keep my boys alive. This is where the Harbinger happens, right? Whoa. Fat boy. Harbinger of Ash. I have no idea what his mechanics are. Nor can I really see what he's doing. Well, that looks bad. Oh, we're good. There we go. Okay. So, currently I have on minion damage, which is what I want to keep on, so... Return to the Forgotten Night. I got like... Oh, I do have a second point. 10% chance to gain twice the amount of stability when clean echo. Oh, nice. Okay, so that was that clip, so you can see what I'm working with, and I also have this... I figured I'd get the MTX for the Scorpion, because he's cool. So, yeah, so doing Empowereds now, like I have one Gaze of Oribus, and it's just about gaining stability for me, and then hitting up the Gaze, and then fighting Oribus, and then getting a bunch of corruption and fighting a Harbinger. I can't imagine with my current game plan, I could push much more than like 150, 200. But to give you an idea of how to gain the corruption, the Glyph of Envies have been the most indisposable thing. I pretty much just toss these on things I don't give a shit about, like this ring I don't give a shit about. I just give myself a bunch of stability, kind of anywhere. So, like, I'm good right there from that amount of stability. So I would just, like, finish this zone up. And then, after finishing the zone, I would fight the boss, and then be done. And then I'd, you know, get enough corruption to get my Harbinger higher. That's kind of what it is. I've got now my mana recoup is back enough from my totem levels that I could kind of right-click spam on stuff, which, because whenever the totems disappear, they apply the big novas. And that, like, happens to be from this thing, the Memories of Eterra. I gain flat mana every time a totem dies or is unsummoned. It kind of lets me spam packs and just get a bunch of frostbite going, which is, like, a shitty way of doing my AoE clear. I don't think it's really, like, the play for the future, but... yeah, it's just like a nice meme. If I'm doing single target, I could just sit here and right-click and get like 200 frostbite stacks pretty fast on an enemy, which has been nice. But the automated Terrorist Blessing proccing has been really useful, so I have that now through my passives. We talked about it, I think, last time a little bit, but getting Blossoming Garden to the 8-point bonus to automatically, when you use the spell or movement skill, I cast a Terrorist Blessing on basically whoever needs it the most, which is probably the Scorpion. I do that the most, you know, every 12 seconds. So it just like passively is happening, and if for some reason everybody's full or mostly full, what it does is it summons a rejuve totem, which is like kind of wonky. So you'll see it once my boys. Oh, there it is. That little rejuve totem right there. That's it. It just kind of like heals us up. You can see his health bar going up a little bit, but yeah. There's the little totem. It's cool. It's decent. Not great, but you know, it's something. But the main point of progress is the fact that I'm no longer getting one-shot by anything. And if I am, it's by a negligible amount of overkill. So what that tells me is I'm like in the right place, you know, difficulty-wise. It's just like the road to making this build and my vision much better is long and arduous. And I just don't think it's worthwhile for this character or doing the minions and stuff. Like, it's just okay. Scorpion seems good. The totem seems fine, but I think I'm just like way too spread as far as like my purpose, and there's like not a whole lot of scalability with like what I'm trying to accomplish. I would probably just have to do something better. So I think I'm probably going to re-roll something different. I'm not sure what exactly. I'm not sure if it's going to be in this season or part of a new series. 50-50. But yeah, it's been definitely enjoyable. The game feels incredibly good right now. I would say it feels to me like the best current ARPG in the market. I would like not hesitate to make that claim. So much like up in the air as far as like what is the future of the game, but like in its current iteration, especially because it has offline mode, if you basically played this existing snapshot of LE for like a year on and off, like a couple hours a night, you would be able to do everything, but you'd have like a really good varied experience and have a great time, I think, exploring the different builds and different things. Definitely would not recommend Solar Character Found. I just do it because I'm not playing it in other characters, but like there's a couple things I would check out. We talked about, I think, a little bit. Like one of them is the squirrel helmet, and to that I did get a +4 wolf helm. So doing +4 wolf on the plus squirrel helmet gets +7 wolves, and like you get a bunch of squirrels and stuff. That seems like super fun. Or something with this Call the Tundra for Warcry Cold to give yourself like a Frostbite Warcry build. Seems pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of fun things to do. And you could do those in Character Found because it's the same class, but because the stash tab system is so cheap to just buy new tabs, you know, you could just kind of just keep going here. We could probably buy... Confirm. I mean, how many tabs can you buy? Like, you could buy so many fucking tabs, make so many categories. You could set affinities for them. You could color them and stuff. Like, it just, there's a lot of options you could do now. Tab priority. You could set things that go there. So, like, yeah, you could set it all up where playing a full solo self-found session or collecting uniques or doing any of that sort of thing is definitely on the table. Not sure what the future of certain other ARPGs holds, but LE is definitely something I'm going to be looking at for the near future. And if not playing much more this season, then without question playing more in just the future in general. I think it's the most promising ARPG in the market. Kind of bar none, and especially considering their longevity of how long they've been around for and like what they're poised to do. It just, to me, seems like the no-brainer one to invest your time in. Plus, just having the offline mode, having the built-in filters, having the glossary. It's just like having the death screen. It's just a good game, man. They know their players. And this is like good and healthy. So would recommend. This has been the little baby diary for my double totem build that ended up incorporating a scorpion and becoming half cold and half lightning and half physical. And yeah, it was a fun thing to explore. If I would have done it over, obviously there's like things I would have invested in more heavily. I think that Storm Totem into Thunder Totem just felt so much stronger than everything else. Now I probably would give up on everything, all their points of damage, and just go into Thunder Totem, into like absurd amounts of points into Thunder Totem, because there's still a lot of great things you could grab that, you know, have a lot of value. I just didn't because I kind of like stopped scaling in general, but yeah, having it, there's just like so many avenues for that. Or just going more into like the Spriggan and stuff, or Maelstrom is really strong. But yeah, there's a lot of things to do in the Primalist, honestly. I really did like the Storm Totem, but if I were to play it again, I probably would do maybe something with the Bear, or something with Upheaval, or Earthquake. There's a lot of fun things in this set. Big fan of the Primalist, I think. We'll check it out again. But yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. This character is, like, as far as I'm concerned, I've completed what I set off to do. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I could see, like, you can definitely push this to 300 corruption with, like, staying in the vein of the same idea I'm trying to do here, but just do it a little bit better. But it'd be difficult to push much higher than that without, like, some really fucking nice gear. And even then, you probably have to invest more narrow into defenses, because having no ward, like, going endurance as the route might be the thing. But, yeah, it's a bit wank. Anyway, alright, I'm Matt Lighty. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next LE video, or, well, next video in general. But, yeah, there'll be more LE videos for sure. This game's good. Good game. Alright, bye.